Hey guys, welcome to my very first book review. The other video was just an intro, so if you haven't seen that, then you should go check that out. So this book review is going to be about the Bone books, and I'm starting off with the very first book for this video. So the Bone book is the genre is it's a graphic novel, and it's basically the book is about. So it just says on the back, after being run out of Boneville, the three Bone cousins, Phone Bone, Phony Bone, and Smiley Bone, are separated and lost in a vast, uncharted desert. One by one, they find their way into a deep, forested valley filled with wonderful and terrifying creatures. Eventually, the cousins are reunited and farmstead run by tough Grandma Ben and her spirited granddaughter Thorn. But little do the Bones know, there are dark forces conspiring against them and their adventures are only just beginning. So the basic idea of these books, the books are graphic novels, and it's basically humor and action. Humor and action. So there's a bunch of stuff going on. It's really funny. And it's a really good book. And so I'll tell you about the book. So at first they got ran out of Boneville is where they come from. They got run out for like 2 weeks by the town folks, and they're in the middle of the desert, and they have no idea where they are. But then they look at a map, right? And then they can't figure it out. But the map is they're near a mountain. They're near mountains, and it's not on the map, so they have no idea where they are. But then they got chased by locusts. Then they go down a cliff, and then they're all separated from each other. Then they end up going into the valley, and the only person that we know so far is about Phone Bone into this part. But then he's getting chased by, not chased, but he's getting chased by a dragon behind him, right? Then then he sleeps in the middle of the mountain area. There's rat creatures, and so I'll basically tell you about the characters. So there's Phone Bone, right? So and then he's got two other cousins, Phony Bone and Smiley Bone. Now Smiley Bone is he's never had a penny in his life, right? And he always says he's free as a bird, which he kind of is. Then there's Phony Bone, who used to be the richest bone in Boneville, and he's very dramatic. And then there's Thorn, which they don't find until later in the book. Well, Phone Bone does, I guess. So Thorn is basically just an actual human, and she is spiritual, and she didn't even know it. And she's just with her grandmother, Grandma Ben, and then they found Phony Bone later on, and Phony Bone was the first to find Grandma Ben, and then Grandma Ben takes them back, and yeah. And then Phony Bone, Phone Bone and Phony Bone are staying in the barn, right? And then Phone Bone goes out with Thorn to get water. Then Phony Bone sneaks out into the town, and then Phony Bone actually goes into the woods and ends up finding his way there to Barrel Haven Tavern, which is it's just where the bar is and all that stuff. Then he ends up finding Smiley Bone as the bartender there. Then Phone Bone doesn't find out until he ends up going there, and then they just meet up, and that's about it. You'll have to find out until the second book of what happens. Hope you guys enjoy, and like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button, and I hope you guys enjoy.